the Titans yesterday. Okay, we play the Dolphins. Let's look a little bit at transactions, see if anything changed. Anything has changed. I guess I'll go a long way to our team. One more. Nothing has changed. Only one player resigned. Teos, the player who was traded week 3. Brendan Flowers apparently was traded week 2. I didn't even realize this. And Stevie Johnson was traded to the Broncos for a 3rd. So we're stocking up on draft picks. Hopefully we do some good things with those picks. Assuming we're not gonna resign some players here. Let's look at our team, our salaries. We don't have much cap room, or how much? Yeah, we do. We have 23 million. So good. Some of these players are locked up pretty long term. Well, I hope they re-sign this guy. But it's not looking promising. Maybe later on. Woodcock's probably gonna go. Oliver should go, really. Alright. So that's cool. Some of these players who are still, good. Mostly my receivers is really all I should be concerned with. Let's see, what else do I need? I don't need any of those. Short accuracy, let's bump that up to 90. Wow, he's actually pretty good all around here. Let's bump up play action to 90. Medium, let's bump back to 84. I don't know what else. I'm just gonna do that to start, and I'll bump him up to an 87 overall. $33 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Once again, we're using New England's playbook. Swear 1930s throwbacks. Swear Dolphins throwbacks. Alright. Let's do it. So this is playing a 3-5 Dolphins. Hopefully we can. Oh, apparently I'm 89 overall. So 87. I think I'm 87 overall. But hopefully we can turn the corner here and start. I'm 4-2 as a starter. Actually, I'm 5-2 as a starter. My bad. As a starter 0-2. I'm confident we'll beat the Fangs today.
Hello, everybody.
I'm very confident and expecting to score here, though. Teams usually. Oh, we hold them to 3. Was expecting the worst. Start with a run here. Ooh, Denver lost to New Orleans. Got pretty blown out.
It's Melvin Gordon. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Atlanta continues to win there, 9-1. Kansas won, so they're 6-3. So we gotta keep pace.
4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Caught by Gates, left side. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. Call it a gain of 3. And just like that, it's third
Green
down.
Bay struggling,
Gotta
3
give
and
credit
6
where
there.
it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
No one covers Gates.
Right side catch. This is Gates. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the old reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. A gain of 3, second down.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
And we'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Fresh set of downs here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line.
Gordon got
Press
hurt, so
coverage
Woogie's
look
coming.
defensively. The first carry for the vet, Danny Woodhead. 2 yards on the carry.
Right, trying to
there.
build
It'll be
some,
second down.
That's a good play by the
free
guys on the
agent
defensive side of the
appeal
ball.
here.
To a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Steps away to his left. Caught left side, Williams. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it third down.
When you have a quarterback who can move and get outside the pocket, yet still keep his eyes downfield and find open targets, you have a very dangerous player at that position.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Finds his target. It's Gates. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Now it's Woodhead.
Nice run there. Oh, so if you can keep going, just rush for some reason.
Backwards. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They're spotting me.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Benjamin with it over the middle. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Donald Butler able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. Let's go, Ohio! Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
I mean, kick us off field line.
Touching. Offense.
What?
Pocket, maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers, and their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast
We're
as
gonna turn 2. Shit, we just lost Oregon and look at it again.
Down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field.
Oliver out
We'll step away and come back to San Diego after this. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, Let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
It's going to be a holding on 72.
Holding. Offense.
76, actually.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 23 yards on the play.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much.
Bringing over is terrible. You have to get
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gates that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Dancing to his left. Gates has it over the middle. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On the run, it's Oliver.
Over just a guy.
Here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Andre Branch in on the stop. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
And he's got some space here. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. And this is complete. It's
Keenan.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did. And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Escaping the pressure right.
I probably could have thrown it all over, lobbed it, but whatever, it's fine.
Here.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
They'll set up to throw. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They'll run here. This is Dexter McCluster. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Looking to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's complete. Henry. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
They're playing on. They're playing on. All right.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Cupcakes.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
One receiver left. That's Allen. He'll look to throw. Steps away.
That was
looking for his tight end Gates, and it's intercepted. Picked by the... And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins
I do
touchdown.
that from time to time. Shit.
So out come the Chargers. They come up in an offset eye. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Allen has it left side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll set up to throw. Gates has it over the middle. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, You can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time.